Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and welcome back to my channel. And thank you for tuning in to this Mounjaro journey for type 2 diabetes. I have an update for you, and I took lots of notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. Although I titled this episode kind of a boring episode, boring update. So I just finished week 6 of using Mounjaro. However, I just finished week 2 at the 5 milligram at zero point 0.5 milliliter dosage. And my doctor did call in the next level, which will be 7.5 milligrams at zero point 0.5 milliliters. So I still have 2 more weeks to use the 5 milligram dose, and I will take dose number 3 tomorrow. And hopefully I will not have any adverse effects. I did feel a little nauseated this week on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday was almost 24 hours after I took the dose on Monday. And Thursday, I don't know why I felt some stomach discomfort, nauseated. So I did take Zofran, and someone did comment on another video how they had Zofran on standby, and basically it's like a miracle medication to help settle your stomach if you're feeling nauseous. I had a medical procedure earlier in the year, and the doctor prescribed Zofran, the generic version of Zofran, for me. And when I was talking to the nurse about taking Mounjaro, now this is a different nurse, a different doctor, not related to the doctor who prescribed the Mounjaro. The nurse reminded me that I did have Zofran, and it's perfectly fine to take it if I'm not feeling up to speed. So I did take Zofran this week. Previously, I've been taking Pepto-Bismol. I'll just take one tablet. I don't drink it. I take the tablets. But Zofran did take care of it, and I only took it for one day. I didn't even take it on Thursday because I just thought I could power through on it, but it's always an option. So, you know how I'm concerned about how am I going to pay for Mounjaro, because right now my insurance company isn't covering it, and the wording about the discount card is a little bit confusing to get you up to speed. When I received the sample month of Mounjaro, the 2.5 milligrams, the doctor also gave me a coupon card for $25 and told me to go online and basically register for this discount card. And that allowed me to receive 1 to 3 doses of Mounjaro at $25 a month. Now, this program, if you read the fine print, it's not so fine print for this part, that you cannot be on a government subsidiary insurance. So I guess something from the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare or Medicare, Medicaid, that's not going to cover Mounjaro, or it's not going to cover, or this $25 will not be applicable. So I read more of the fine print, and basically if your insurance company does not cover Mounjaro, you can receive Mounjaro up to 3 months at $25 a month. So that's $75 a month. If your insurance company does receive Mounjaro, or does accept Mounjaro, then you could receive Mounjaro for $25 a month for a year using this discount card and this coupon. If you go to the Mounjaro website, which I have the link in the description, you can read all about the discount and how that all works. So anyway, so my doctor did call in my prescription, and I haven't heard from the pharmacy yet as to whether it's ready to pick up. So fingers crossed that they will understand that it's $25 for this month, and then when I go up to the next dose, which will be 10 milligrams, following completion of the 7.5 milligrams, it will also be $25 a month. And then after that, I don't know. Some people, you have suggested that I just get a new discount card. I could see that or get that. However, when I was reading the fine print, it doesn't seem to work that way, because technically Mounjaro and the pharmacy is keeping track of who is using this discount. So anyway, so perhaps my insurance company will pick it up. A couple of years ago, I had another insurance company, and I was prescribed a medication that was about $500 to $600 a month. My insurance didn't cover it because it was a new medication. However, down the road, they did begin covering it. Now I'm on a different insurance plan, different insurance company. So who knows? Maybe 3 months will be enough time for them to evaluate and say, hey, it's legit. This is doing great things for our customers, and who knows? Just go with the flow, right? Other than that, I've seen it for anywhere between $900 and $1,100 a month for Mounjaro. An option, as I was talking to another doctor this week, she suggested Ozempic, and I know some of you who have commented, you've been on Ozempic and had similar results. So we'll see. Anyway, what else happened this week? Oh, I'm still taking my Metformin, 1,000 milligrams twice a day. Hopefully once the Mounjaro really kicks in with the glucose, hopefully I could be weaned off that. I am trying to eat intentionally and nutritiously because my appetite has been suppressed. However, towards the end of the week, I still have a little bit more of an appetite and have a craving for savory things, sweet and savory things, maybe a little salty. However, I'm just trying to eat nutritiously, like protein shakes in the morning, or sometimes I'll make overnight oats in almond milk with chia seeds. I put a little vanilla in there, a little bit of honey. I'll have yogurt and fresh fruit. For lunch, maybe tuna salad or just some low-fat cheese and slices of turkey. Throw some vegetables in there, like cook up some zucchini in the air fryer. And then dinner is really light. Maybe I'll just have some yogurt or I don't know. What did I bought some spaghetti squash this week. So I'm looking forward to making some spaghetti out of the spaghetti squash, which obviously doesn't have the carbs that traditional pasta has. So again, just trying to eat very intentionally. See, I talked about how to pay for Mounjaro. And let's see. Oh, also this week I met with the Mole Patrol, meaning my annual skin exam with the dermatologist. She found a lot of spots on me, however, nothing to be concerned about. It's all part of the aging process. I did have my physical this week and get all my numbers. I mentioned last week my A1C is coming down, not necessarily from the Mounjaro, but just different lifestyle changes that I made before starting the Mounjaro. I was really bad about fast food. I was eating fast food at least once a day. I was drinking multiple sodas a day, 4 to 5 Diet Cokes a day, and I've cut down maybe once a week. But other than that, I'm brewing my own iced tea, doing my sun tea, drinking lots and lots of water. And speaking of that, I told you how I try to drink about a gallon of water a day, and that is a lot of water, and perhaps, as I'm learning, too much. Since last September, October timeframe, I've been having killer leg cramps, and I guess maybe that's part of the aging process too. So one of my doctors told me that I should look into these like magnesium chews. I think Calm is the company, and they make these little gummy things, and take about 3 of them before bedtime to help with leg cramps. My leg cramps, they could be in my upper thighs or my calves or my feet, and basically I'll just wake up in the middle of the night and my muscles just want to do their own thing, like move my foot or just move up my legs. And it's kind of scary because I just want to make sure that there's nothing beyond just leg cramps, beyond dehydration or potassium levels. Actually, my potassium levels were high. They were actually normal this past go around with my blood draw last week. However, 3 months ago, my potassium level was high, so my doctor told me that I shouldn't eat bananas, kale, or broccoli. Like all the healthy things that you should be eating, she told me not to eat those. So I just need to find a balance for that. Anyway, so this doctor who gave me the physical, she recommended that I drink like the sugar-free Gatorade or the sugar-free Powerade once a day. So I got those little bottles, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that'll help reduce those leg cramps because they are just killer and just a little scary because, again, my foot will move, just want to move, my leg will want to stretch out or cramp up or something. And then I did get the results of the sleep study. I do have mild sleep apnea. However, I want to contest this report that was sent to me. The doctor's office who ordered it, she sent me the results, the findings, and this says I only took one study when there were actually 2 nights of study. It doesn't talk about the second night. The weight they have listed for me is 25 pounds heavier than the day that this information was submitted to this sleep study company. And if you remember, this was a sleep study I did at home. I actually got to wear a ring on my thumb, and there was an app. I'm rolling my eyes because I do not like apps. They take too much space on the phones, and how many apps do you really need? However, so there were basically 10.6 respiratory events per hour, and what I guess could be alarming, considering I went and Googled these numbers and these figures, was the oxygen saturation. There was 1 minute below 80%, which is actually very small. Let's see, the lowest saturation was 82%. The average oxygen saturation was 95, which is okay. And when you start Googling, well, what is oxygen saturation? Why is that important? Well, it is important for your brain and your heart and your other organs to function and live. So they did give me, again, the overall impression, mild obstructive sleep apnea. And then the doctor said, oh, well, let's get you a prescription for a CPAP machine. And I said, no, I wanted to look at the results and see what the study found. So one of the recommendations is to lose weight to help with sleep apnea. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm thinking, if I lose weight, do I really need to get a CPAP machine? I don't know. Anyway, are any of you dealing with that? I guess this is all part of the aging process. And as a friend reminded me, is when the medical community makes recommendations, that's what they are. They're recommendations. It's not necessarily things you need to do. When I had a pain in my lower right side and the surgeon said that I had appendicitis, of course I had surgery because that could kill me. But not everything recommended necessarily needs to be taken. So this is what you're tuning in for. How much weight did I lose? Well, I wanted to have a visual for you, and I almost have a visual for you. So here's a 15-pound weight. Oh, actually, let's start with this. This is a 3-pound weight. It's kind of, I can lift it, but this is what I lost this week. I lost one of these this week. I lost 3 pounds this week. So all together, now let's pretend this is 2 pounds, but here's a 15-pound weight. Yeah. It feels kind of heavy. I can only do so many reps with this. It's heavy. 15 pounds. Here's another 5 pounds. That's 20 pounds. I can't believe that I've been carrying this around for how many years? Several years. And then if we pretend this is 2 pounds, this is 22 pounds. So after 6 weeks, I have lost 22 pounds. Exciting. So I'm just going to press the pause button. Okay, I'm back. So this is my dog, Radcliff. I don't know if you've seen videos of him or seen him on social media. This is Radcliff. Sorry, he was making some noise, so I grabbed him. But anyway, I cannot believe that I have lost 22 pounds in 6 weeks. People in my circle, people at work are noticing physically. I'm kind of seeing it. I'm feeling it in my clothing that I've noticed. But when I look in the mirror, I'm not really seeing it. So hopefully eventually I will. Maybe I'll lose as much as Radcliff. He's like 48 pounds. That would be amazing. But anyway, so what is new with you? Thank you for all your comments. I know a lot of you are on the same journey. You start at the same time that I am. I hope you're seeing results. I hope you're not seeing or experiencing those nasty side effects. Ugh, I can't imagine throwing up. I do know some people who are vomiting from it, and I'm not sure how long how long they're going to stick with it. But I hope you're seeing great results. And remember, I'm not a healthcare provider. If you have any questions, please be sure to contact your doctor and talk to them. I have a link to the Mounjaro website as well. And my comments are moderated, meaning that I review them before I release them and publish them. So, have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe and keep up on your journey. Be positive. Hopefully just things are going to be pretty awesome and better. I mean, we're all on the right path, right? Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.